Hanauma Bay was closed for several hours this morning for emergency tree trimming, but a county lifeguard says that work should have been done weeks ago and was injured because of the delay. KITV4's Paul Drews has details.
When Hanauma Bay reopened just before 10 in the morning, the coconut trees that line the popular bay had been trimmed. Loose fronds were removed and the growing fruit was gone. As usual, many in the crowd picked a prime spot in the shade of the swaying trees. That same spot over the past few weeks would have come with coconuts that littered the ground after they fell from high above.
When we see stuff like that, we'll go up to them and tell them, you guys might want to move out away from these coconut trees. And because they don't see it, they come down there and they see the beautiful ocean. They don't even see hazards.
Harold says the lifeguards saw the danger and let the city know of their concerns weeks ago.
Whoever was supposed to cut those trees, I don't know if they didn't take it serious or not. They didn't cut the trees when they should have been cut. These are good-sized coconuts that were falling.
Harold found out just how dangerous the growing coconuts could be while working at this lifeguard tower on Friday.
I remember going downstairs, and then the next thing I know, my partner was telling me to sit back down or lay back down. I reached up, I could feel blood dripping down my forehead to my nose.
The crack with the coconut knocked him out and split open his forehead. Fortunately, fellow lifeguards were right there.
Packaged me up, called EMS. Those guys took me straight to Queens, to the trauma center. They ran me through some tests, through the CAT scan, X-ray. Ended up having a concussion.
Harold would normally be working at Hanauma Bay on a Sunday. Instead, he's at home dealing with the nausea and headaches from his injury. As he wonders how long these effects will last, he realizes even though it's bad for him, it could have been a lot worse.
If it didn't happen to me, it could have happened to a child or an infant, and it could have been fatal for them. It could have been fatal for me. Luckily, it hit me in the forehead and not straight center.
Lifeguarding is a very physical job, and injuries aren't uncommon, but Harold says he never expected this.
We bring people in high surf and dangerous conditions over reef and dangerous shore breaks. So we expect to get injured. It comes with the job, but the injury that I have now, that's not supposed to come with the job. That's something that should have been prevented.
Paul Drews, KITV4 News.
The city said the damage from Hurricane Ana was the reason for the emergency closure and tree trimming today.